Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video of Mama Teach. This is week 2 for us. This is, however, though, our first full week of school. So it is Monday morning. It is 7:36. I have about 10 minutes before I have to get my kids out of the hall, but I thought I would check in with you guys and just kind of see, just to kind of let you guys see again what my mornings look like. I don't know that I'll be able to do this every week, so I thought while I had time and while I had no morning duty, I would check in with you. So I wanted to show you, first of all, I'm a little on the fence about Temu, so I'm not here to start an argument about it, but I have found some good things on there. So I wanted to show you a couple things and just kind of review, I guess. So my first one is this shirt. It says, "It's a good day to read a book." Now, if you are up close to it, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it is not blurry, but it looks like the picture's like been enlarged, you know, like when you take like a small picture and you kind of enlarge it, like the edges are, it's not crisp, like the edges of the words are not crisp, which, whatever, that's fine. Can't really tell like that far away, but up close, but it's cute. It's a weird, the shirt is a weird material, but that's okay. The next thing, these are from Temu. They are some little green paw prints. They do have some design. I think you can see it right there. But they came in a 3-pack, so there's a white pair, this little green pair, and a black pair. So that's really why I got them, was for the white and the black, because I like white and black. But the green matched perfectly with the letters that are in here. So the O, the S, and the R is the same color as this green. And then last but not least are my shoes. So if you can see that, these are from Temu. I think they run pretty true to size, but they cut down low in the front, so I can't wear mini socks with them. So yeah, anyway, Mondays at our school are house color days, so today starts house color day. So my house color is yellow at our school. We have yellow, black, purple, and blue. So my house color is yellow, so I wore my yellow shoes, and my yellow in my letters matches perfectly with my yellow in my shoes. And I own a lot of yellow now, but I don't own a lot of bright yellow. Everything's like a mustard color, so I'm finding it hard to match with my shoes. So, can you say good morning? No? Okay. This week my arm is like already hurting, but I don't have anything set up. I don't have my tripod or anything set up, so it's gonna have to be a weird angle. This week we're starting maps. We'll do maps for 2 weeks, and we'll do a week of landforms. So we have like a Brain Pop Junior, so we'll watch the Brain Pop Junior on maps. I have a couple books on maps too. I think I'm gonna get that one out. And I think I'm going to try to do a Me on the Map lesson. I don't know if I'll get it done this week or next week, once we kind of learn. So a couple of things I have. This goes with the Brain Pop Junior. It's just like map directions. And then this is like a map word bank. Update from last week. We did get to play with our morning tubs just for a little bit. But as you can see, the tags are already falling off of them. So I'm gonna have to come up with a different solution for that. I don't know, I may have to, what is this? This one's Domino's. So I may have to figure that out. But for some reason, for some reason, it is so hot in my classroom. So I'm trying to work while I do this. I had to glue the magnet back on my specials so I could update that today, because we do have a special today. Some books we're gonna read today. I'm waiting on a book to come in the mail. Well, I ordered it through my school, but I'm waiting on it to come so that I could do like a community builder activity. But today we start our new reading curriculum, and so that may be like the only book we get to read today. I may start like a chapter book. The Sophie Mouse is a good one. It's about friendships. But I really like the Mercy Watson stories. I have most of them. I have like the whole first like series, but then there's like some extra ones that don't fall into like the 3 or the 6-part series. So I just have like the first 6, and my thought was if I could get through all of them. I saw somebody on like a teacher page that I follow on Facebook. I saw where she did like a Mercy Watson like party towards the end of the year, like once she had read all 6 of them, and like everything was about toast, and she brought in a toaster, and she brought in loaves of bread and butter, and if you get on Temu, they have lots of like bread things. Like there was some like bread loaf erasers, and anyway, I just thought it would be cute. So I need to try to work my way through the Mercy Watson series. So I may start that today because I don't really have another read aloud. I was gonna do Tattle Tongue, but I was looking for some purple. I could still do it, but I think I might pick a different one just so I can find what I want. Because we're also supposed to start our character ed stuff this week, and I think that would be a good one. But I was going to do Tattle Tongue, but then at the end there's something about some purple and gold glitter, or purple and yellow glitter, and so I was going to try to find some, but I don't have enough to do what I wanted to do with it. I was just going to like hold it in my hand, and then when I got to that page I was going to like throw it up in the air for them. I need like sequins though. Let me specify. I need sequins and not glitter, because glitter's gonna be like so hard to clean up, and I don't want to put that on my custodian. So I was gonna do sequins and not really glitter. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I took your sequins from the house. I didn't tell her that. But there's not enough in there. It's just like a handful. So, but they're like all different colors. So I was just gonna pick out the purple and gold, but it's not really enough for what I want. So that is my morning so far. I'm gonna try to borrow some of those from the art teacher day. I need to send her an email, but I'm gonna get my board pulled up. I need to get our morning message put up there. I'm gonna get my kids out of the hall, and we're gonna get our day started. I will try to check in with you guys later.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The person swinging will then exit the.
All right, guys, it is 1:38 in the afternoon. I am just now on my break. Those of y'all that have duty-free lunch and duty-free recess, y'all gotta get a snack. I'm like so envious of y'all. I don't know if it's like I teach in Alabama. I don't know if it's an Alabama thing or what, but we don't, I've worked at 1, 2, 3, I've worked at 4 schools, and we've never gotten a duty-free lunch like everyday type deal. We do every once in a while for like teacher appreciation week and stuff like that, but and like duty-free recess, I don't even know what that is. I don't. We go to recess with our kids every single day. We eat lunch with our kids every single day. The only time we have away from them is during our specials like PE and library and STEAM and art and stuff like that. PE is 5 days a week, and then our specials, our extra specials, are 4 days a week. So the first 3 days of school we didn't get specials. We got PE, but we didn't get anything else. And so this is our first full week of school, and so this is our first day of having specials because it's Monday. And woo, that's all I can say. I am struggling. Not used to being, on this schedule or whatever because of summer, and it's just been so busy and chaotic. But anyway, the point of that was that my specials are not until the end of the day. So my kids go to specials for 30 minutes, and then they'll go to PE for 30 more minutes. And then as soon as they get back, our backpacks are already packed up. They'll grab their backpack and they'll go to dismissal. So, which again, we do as teachers. We do all the morning stuff. We do the recess. We do the lunch. We do get our specials duty free. I have to go with them. And then we do dismissal too. So those of you that get recess and lunch, I'm super envious of you. But what I'm doing is organizing my Chromebook cart, because last year I had my Chromebook carts nice and organized, and then First and Kindergarten lost their Chromebook carts. It's my tape. First and Kindergarten lost their Chromebook carts this year, and they had to go, they're not 1-to-1 anymore. Now there's 5 per classroom, which is like the old school way, So because I was first grade last year, my Chromebook cart got taken from me at the end of the year, and it was just replaced over the summer when Tech found out that I swapped grade levels or whatever. So now I have to go back in and reorganize my Chromebook cart because I did not get back the same Chromebook cart, even though they were labeled with our classroom numbers on them. I was given someone else's Chromebook cart that was not nice and organized. So that is what I'm doing. So I like to color code. I'm gonna flip my camera around in a second, but I like to color code my Chromebook cart. And that way the kids, like, I know a lot of y'all have to like figure out your own way to organize your Chromebooks, but we have like a Chromebook cart and it holds like all the chargers, it holds all the Chromebooks, blah, 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 because I have like, again, I have a class set. So I'll flip you around in a second and show you what that looks like. But right now I'm just going in because I color coded it this morning, but I used like yard sale like dot stickers and they didn't see, I have you sitting in my Chromebook cart. My dot stickers did not stick that well, so I'm having to go back through and tape them down to provide a little extra support for them. But I have until, again, it's 1:42. I have until 2:30, and like my kids get out at so. I put these dot stickers in here today to color code. I don't know why I'm missing 2. Anyway, this is like 2 slots for Chromebooks. I don't know. I'm just not gonna worry about it. But so I color coded like, and I numbered them like 8, and then white is 9, and then I skipped 10 and 11 and just started my own 10 and 11. I'm gonna put black stickers. Let me just show you, because if not, this is gonna throw me off right here. So I'm just gonna take this little dot sticker. They're like yard sale stickers. I'm just gonna start my own. Those will just be blacked out because they're missing chargers right there. And I don't know if those plugs in the back don't work or something, but anyway, all these are plugged in like behind this wall. And then the Chromebook cart itself has a plug that I've stretched all the way over there. So I'm gonna have to move. These are my how to solve a word problem steps. So I'm gonna have to move this so it's not on top. So I'm just gonna move them up at some point this week. But yeah, so what I do is I just color code this, put a dot here. This computer has a 1 on it. So this goes in the 1 slot, whoever my number 1 is in my class. And then I take the cord that goes with it, put the same color dot on it, which again, I'm gonna have to go back and put some tape on because it's not sticking. And then they know that like that is their cord. So their color on there matches the color on here. The number on here matches their class number. So that is what I'm doing. These are not sticking, as you can tell. So I'm just going back with some tape to get them to stick down. So yeah, I'll show you when it's all done. All right, good morning. So it is Tuesday, August 15th, and we are starting our 2nd day of school this week, which is really what, our 4th? No, this is our 5th day of school, technically. So I did not get to catch up with you yesterday after school because I had something our subfolder is due, and I stayed until like 4:15 doing that. So I did not get caught up, and I only have about 5 minutes, and then I have to get my kids out of the hall. But I wanted to give you an update on the Chromebook cart and show you that I did get that finished because I started showing you yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to show you the finished product. And I was gonna show you one other idea that I had. So let me flip my camera around. Okay, so this is the finished product. So the numbers match the number on the computer, the color on the cord matches the color sticker that is here, and then it goes all the way down. I told you guys yesterday I do not have Chromebooks for these 2 spots right here. I don't know why. So I started with 10 here and went all the way down, and then I went all the way to 20 here. I think I'm gonna end up needing another one that'll put 21 here. But anyway, so that's that. I ended up having to tape them down, and it's still not working great. So I don't know, have to think of another idea. But for now, it'll work. So the way I use my Chromebook cart is on Mondays, or whatever the first day of the week is that we use the Chromebooks, usually on Monday. They take the Chromebook out. Okay, sorry. So what we do is like on Mondays, they get the Chromebooks out and they do not touch the Chromebook cart again. The Chromebook stays in their chair pocket. Like we don't put them in there every single day because the charge will last all week. So then on Fridays, I ask them to bring me their Chromebooks. They slide their Chromebook in, or I slide it in depending on how early in the school year it is. And then I also plug them all up. That just prevents me from having to lace these things every week, because it's just a pain and it's annoying. So it's not like the worst thing ever, but anyway, so that's my color-coded Chromebook cart. I love looking at it. Okay, so the second thing I was going to show you is I've been getting Twister games from people that don't want theirs anymore. And somebody on, I don't know if it was Instagram or TikTok or whatever. I don't have TikTok, but it was like a TikTok video on Instagram. They took their Twister mat and they like cut each row of dots. So there was 4 dots. So they cut like in between the 2 red all the way down. So they had, each kid had a green, a yellow, a blue, and a red, but they were still hooked together. And then they like jumped on them. So it was like, if the word was cat, it was like at, and then this one would just be empty. It was like that. So each kid, I don't know how many rows there are, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 kids or 6 groups. So I was hoping I could get like 2 or 3 mats, but I only have 1 at the moment. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to use this Twister game for. So this is what it ended up looking like. There's all the little birthday balloons up there. A couple of the months I didn't have anybody, so able to skip those months. But we have open house in a couple of weeks. Actually I think it's next week. So I'm glad I was able to get these done. I don't usually wait this late into the school year. It's usually one of like the first things I do. But anyway, I just love the way it looks, and I think it's super cute, and it's just one more thing I can give the kids on their birthdays. So yep, there's that. I got these little puppets. They end up being keychains. And then, so I got those yesterday in the mail. And then I had a parent buy me some off of my wish list. And they're a little bit smaller than this. And there were 75 of them. This one, there's only 36 in here. Which is totally fine. But these are like a little bit bigger. Anyway, so the little boy brought me some today. And so I had like even more. So he bought me these. The person on the other one bought me the 75 like miniature ones. Anyway, but they all had 4. So I know I want to use them for like again, like CVC words, or I'm also going to use them for like summer gifts or Christmas gifts or back to school gifts or whatever, you know, for those types of things. But if you have any other ideas, I have a lot of puppets now. I put some in my treasure box, but anyway, I have like so many, and I would love some ideas. If you have any, leave them down in the comments below and let me know what you would do with them if you had close to 100 puppets. So in the mail today, I also got in, this is from, I ordered this with my school money. So I got in, this one's called a Teacher's Top Secret Confidential, and then there's a second one that's called A Teacher's Top Secret Mission Accomplished. So that's for the end of the year, but this one's for the beginning of the year. It was such a cute book, and it tells like how the teacher actually picks the kids, even though in my school we don't, but they believed it. And so it says like they picked you. That's the whole secret, is that the teacher picks the kids to be on their roll. And then it goes through like all the types of kids that there are, how we're a classroom family. This would tie in with that other book. It says you're amazing. Anyway, so we did that. I haven't read this one yet, but I did order this one too. That rule doesn't apply to me. I thought it'd be good during our character ed, because we always have that. Okay, so I also got this book set with my classroom money. This is the On Strike book set 1 through 8, and it has crayons on strike, pencils on strike, erasers on strike, rulers, glue, scissors, chairs, and swings. So yeah, I thought this would be fun, like if they start misusing the material, to like take whatever this is away and make sure that I have an activity that requires this. I thought that would be fun. Try to make them problem solve and figure out how they could get it done. It is 4:15 and the end of day 2 for week 2 of school. I am going to wrap it up. I'm going to go find my kiddos. They went down the hall to play with another teacher kid, and get my room cleaned up because they like to make a mess every afternoon. But before I get off, I wanted to show you another Temu purchase. They are acrylic and they're dangly, but I just think they're so cute. I have on a skirt that has the colors, but I have on my pencil shoes. I painted these shoes like 2 summers ago, but anyway, I just think it's adorable. I have like an obsession with pencil things, so yeah, love them. Okay, so welcome to day 4 of week 2 of school. So, because I'm new at this and not great at this, I was looking over all the video footage that I have from week 1, and I realized I have a lot of personal, not personal to me, but personal to our school and my classroom, information that I did not do a very good job of covering up. So, side note, I didn't check in this morning, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But here I am at the end of day 4 of week 2, Thursday. Anyway, so I realized while I was reviewing the video footage from last week, from week 1, that I did not do a very good job of editing names and school information and stuff like that. That if I can't get that edited, then next week I'm going to remake a week 1 video, and even though it'll be week 3, I was going to take a pause next week anyway, unless we just do something like totally great, but I don't really see us doing that right now. So I was going to take a pause next week anyway, so I think next week I'm going to try to remake week 1's video, but what I'm going to have to do is use like blank versions of the stuff, so I won't be able to show you like a completed student version, because I've sent a lot of that stuff home already, unless there's something that I have, and then I'll do a better job of making sure there's like no names attached to it or anything. So I'll just like gather all the materials that I used for week 1 and sit down and just show them to you, instead of like vlog style, I guess, like I have been trying to do. But like I said, I don't plan to do this every week anyway. I just thought while we had fun things happening, I would try to show them to you. And the first few weeks of school are always fun and stressful, especially for new teachers who are like trying to soak up all the new ideas. So I was just trying to put out some ideas, but my ideas come from other people's ideas. So yeah, with that being said, I mentioned to you guys that I read, let me show you this book to my kids. It didn't come until the second week of school this week, so I read it on Monday. I think it came Monday morning, maybe Tuesday morning. Anyway, we read this book, and I passed out pieces to a blank puzzle that I had like a whole stack of blank puzzles. So I've been putting them off using them because I didn't know what to do with them, and so I finally figured out what I'm going to do with them. So I have enough to last me, I don't know, like the next 24 years of me teaching. So blank puzzles, I broke apart all the pieces, passed out all the pieces. 21 pieces for my classroom and me, and I passed out all the extras to people around our school. So we made a list, the aide in my room, all of our administration, all the special people in our school building. So we did that. So I've been getting back all the pieces, and tomorrow we're supposed to try to put this puzzle together, but I don't have all the pieces back yet. So we'll see if we'll get any of it put back together. I did get this one today. I did get this one today. I'm still missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm still missing about 5 pieces at this point. So we'll see how many I get back tomorrow. But I wanted to show you a couple because I thought they were like so super cute. So like here's the nurse one. I love this one. This one's our lunchroom lady. which it's like the whole lunchroom staff, but all the food. I thought that was super cute. This one's polka dotted and it's got like a bike and a dog. This is our STEAM teacher. She does like a duck hatching thing every year. So I thought that one was cute. This one's polka dotted. She said it's supposed to look like a sunflower. I thought that one was cute. This came from one of our custodians today, but it's like caked with glitter. So I think I'm gonna have to try to clean it up before I can let the kids try to put it on, but it's dry now. At least it was still wet this morning, but it's full of glitter. I thought that was cute. But yeah, so like this one's our music teacher. Anyway, I just thought they were cute. So we're gonna put all the pieces together and hopefully put our puzzle. So what I'm gonna do with it, I'm gonna buy a frame. I gotta measure it, but I'm gonna put it in a frame. And at the end of the school year, I always do like a reward for whoever gets the most classroom stickers from our sticker store. And so this year, the prize for it is gonna be, that person gets to take home our class puzzle. So I thought that would be fun. Then they could take the puzzle back apart and put it back together if they ever wanted to. Anyway, so it's kind of like a twofer. It's like a decoration and it could be a toy if they wanted. But yeah, so I read it to go with this book. Again, my ideas came from someone else's ideas. I don't come up with stuff like this on my own. So I did see this somewhere. I honestly have no idea where I saw it at, but they read this book. I put it on my Amazon wish list. I ordered it immediately and did this activity because I had the puzzle already. So it has nothing to do with puzzle pieces. You could really do it with like any back to school book. It literally says nothing about pieces or a puzzle or anything. But it is a super cute book if you haven't heard of it. There's an end of the year one. Instead of saying confidential, it says mission accomplished. And so that one's cute. Another thing we did today, we read Magical Yet, The Magical Yet. And again, because there's no names on it, I can show it to you. But it says, so I made this poster while they were taking their iReady diagnostic. So it says, with my Yet, I can do anything. And it's got all their little magical Yets. So let me turn my camera around so you can see better. Okay, so with my Yet, I can do anything. And then like all their little magical Yets, so cute. That one's mine. And then she said that one's an angel. She said that one's a cookie. I just think they're so cute. So yeah, I'll show you, yeah, the Magical Yet. Again, here's these. Nothing's any different over here. Here's the Magical Yet book. So it looks like that. Okay, so here's the Magical Yet book. Yeah, so it's just about like, it's like a growth mindset book, and it talks about how, you know, if you've ever lost or failed or cried just a bit, you're tired of waiting, ready to quit. She's trying to ride her new bike, but she's got this Magical Yet with her the whole way, and hers looks like this. But then like we encounter other people. It even talks about like how you were a baby and you didn't even realize you couldn't do something, but your Yet was with you the entire time. I just like the differentiation. This makes me happy because I had a family of this demographic last year, and so I thought that was sweet. But like everybody's Yet looks different, but everybody has one, and so they were able to like use their imagination to just kind of picture it, and like the Yet just, you know, floats beside you. And I just think it's a sweet book, and the kids like really get into it. And, you know, no one really tried to argue with me about, this is not real, this doesn't really happen, like some of the stories that we read. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up day 4. I'm exhausted. I have, like, a really good group this year, but, you know, the honeymoon phase doesn't last forever, so I feel like we've kind of hit that spot, but I did throw, like, a lot at them. We did a lot of math today. We did our reading curriculum, and we haven't been able to start our phonics curriculum because they like changed a bunch of things about it, like the company did, and so they've put out a new version of it, and so we just got the new version today. We're being trained on it next week. And so hopefully we'll be able to start at some point the next week. But yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying this week's vlog. Stay tuned, and Friday will be attached. All right, guys, we are starting day 5 of week 2. Today is Friday, the end of the week. Crazy enough, honestly, though, the week has gone by like so fast, and it's just been crazy. My only struggle this week has been trying to fill my phonics block of time. Like, I have like 45 minutes in the morning to teach phonics, and trying to fill that block of time because we cannot start our phonics program yet. So I've just been like filling it with like random crafts and stuff. And next week we have open house. Like, we did meet the teacher before school, and then next week, like a couple weeks into school, we have open house, so they can come and like we can tell them all about our classroom and stuff like that. So I wanted to get some crafty things up so that the parents could see them. Sorry, one of my old kids came in here to see me. She's so cute. Okay, so anyway, so we have to fill that block of time, so I've just been filling up random things for open house. Anyway, I don't really have any like crafty things. Next week I want to try to do, it's on Tuesday night, so Monday I need to get some, I wanted to do like a self-portrait. So I think we're gonna try to do that on Monday. But today I'm gonna fill it with Giraffes Can't Dance. Yesterday we did the Magical Yet stuff. I know I showed it to you yesterday, but they're so cute. So today we're gonna do Giraffes Can't Dance. One of my other teammates did this, so I'm just copying her idea. I already told you my ideas come from someone else. So do the directed drawing of the giraffe, and then at the bottom they get this little paper that says I can't blank yet. So I can't do a cartwheel, I can't do a backflip. That's what a lot of my kids have picked yesterday. We kind of talked about this. So yeah, so this is what we're gonna do this morning. We probably won't get it finished before recess, but that's our plan for this morning. The little Giraffes Can't Dance. I'll try to show you a few after school depending on how much time I have. We gotta get out of here today. So yeah, I do need to add a letter to our We Made a Good Choice board, because yesterday we got a hall compliment. This is the final result. So we read Giraffes Can't Dance. Oh, this is mine. I was going to use it as an example, so that's mine. I can't use a car yet. Again, this goes with our Magical Yet stuff, but can't do a backflip. I just think they're so cute. Can't do a 360. Anyway, I just love them. We're gonna hang them out in the hall for open house. So yeah. All right, we are wrapping up week 2 of school. We're gonna head into week 3, but before we do that, I'm gonna go home, get some things done. These are just where I gotta finish. Yeah, so I'm gonna go home and wrap up week 2 by doing a little bit of work on my computer. I'll try to bring you along on that. All right, guys, I am back home, and my daughter has softball on Friday nights, and my husband takes her. So I thought I was start using Friday nights for like work prep type things. It's only like an hour and a half long, so it's not really that long of a time, but I was able to finally get a video created, meet the teacher. It's only, I don't know, 3 weeks past time, but I'm trying to get it out. So yeah, but while I was down here, I'm in my basement. This is like my little makeshift office here. I've got all my like work stuff down here though. So I went ahead and printed out my lesson plans for the week. We have like a digital version, and we used to have to like turn them in online on Google Classroom, and we don't have to do that this year, but we do have to have them visible in our room somewhere. So you can either like pull them up on your computer, or you can print them out. And so I'm just trying to figure out what works for me. But I also want to start doing number of the day, and while I do it on my board, I want the kids to be able to do it in front of them. So I'm going to print one of these. I can't decide. Obviously I like the color version better, but for ink's sake, I don't know what's worse, losing black ink or color ink. I don't really know. There's this one. But this was a freebie on TPT. I just TPT'd number of the day template because I wanted it to be blank. I don't want there to already be a number. But I like all these options because these are things that we do in 2nd grade. So the number form, or the word form of it, the expanded form of it, separating it out between hundreds, tens, and ones, base 10 blocks, 10 more, 10 less, 1 more, all those. And then you can put the number here, but then you can make the families with it. Oh, and the number bond. I love the number bond because that's how you'll get these answers for the house. So I really, really like this one, and I love that it's like nice and clean and not so crowded that it'll overwhelm the kids. So I'm trying to decide black or color, and I'm gonna put them in. I was gonna do one like every day and have like a math journal, but I just think that's a waste of copies, especially if they look the same every day. So I'm gonna stick these in the reusable sleeves, like the dry erase pockets, and we're just gonna use like a dry erase marker on this. So this is what I've been doing. It took me a minute to find these, and it took me forever to get my videos, my Meet the Teacher video made, and trying to upload it as we speak. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Just a little bit of prep work for next week. But thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next vlog.